I am good, thank you, Thomas. I might as well just respond on the microphone, be a bit easier. Hello, Craig Kelly. Ah, good to hear. I'm doing very well, thank you, Craig Kelly. I'm going to have to put the chat onto this starting screen, aren't I? Hello, Yaroon. Okay, I'll just turn the screen on so we can see it. Okay, so if you haven't been to the stream before, it's changed slightly in recent. Why is it coming on? I used to do a new sculpt every week, a 3-hour sculpt every week, but I've changed that a little bit now. As you can see, I won't be starting from the beginning. I will be continuing on with the model that I started last week, and I've got some delicious vegan chocolate buttons from Sainsbury's, which is like a Walmart type thing in the UK. Thanks, Yuri. Hello, Bland. Hello, Belgium, Clara. Pass me one. I'm pinching all of these. So how's everyone's week been? What made you go vegan, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, let me just... 1 minute. I'm gonna turn... I'm just gonna turn that music off for now. I'll put more elevator friendly music on until I start the stream. What made me go vegan? Alright, what? Let me just see if I can find something to answer that question. I'm more than happy to answer this question. I mean, I was already sort of predisposed to the idea. I've been vegetarian before, and you know, it's not like it took me from hardcore carnivore in an hour. Oh, here we go. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. I'll just post you a link. I doubt you'll watch it, but I shall post it anyway. Hello, France. I'm just going to call you France because I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Don't forget, if you right, oh yeah. If you want to try ZBrush yourself, you can download a free trial from the website. If you're on the Pixelogic Twitch channel, you'll find a link below. If not, just type in Type in Pixel Logic into Google, you'll find it easy, I'm sure. Hello Alpha. Hello Mew. Has ArtStation updated? Let's have a look. Yes, I'm number 1. Oh no, Pixelogic is number 1. I'm number 4. Well, there's not much in it. Not much. Oh, it's pretty early in the States though, isn't it? That's why no one's streaming. Oh yeah, I'll be sculpting the fish things, yeah. In fact, probably today. And the shells. These little shells and stuff on top of a head. I'll need some reference though, that's for sure. I might need to ask her. Unless someone else can. If I type in like spiral shell, I'm so sure I'll get some. Something like that. But that's only one of them. There's like all these other shells as well. Hello Nanomesh 3D. How are you? Sorry if I'm being too nosy. No, you're not being nosy. What's the word? I mean, I'm not going to go around shoving this stuff in people's faces, but if someone asks me about it, then I'm more than happy to answer. I shall start. Catch. What? Are they octopuses? Octopi? I'm not sure they are, you know. They look... I don't know, maybe like baby squid or something. Definitely got more than 8 feet. 8 legs, sorry. No, oh, maybe not squid. Maybe. Like a really baby one. I don't know. Funny looking though, anyway. I know what I can get for reference for that though. Oh yeah, maybe it is an octopus because the reference that I thought of is an octopus. Surely that's what she used. There's just more than 8 legs. That's the only thing in the concept. I mean, you can't see more than 8, but like you would assume that there isn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It isn't just 2 legs round the back there. Jellyfish. Jellyfish? Maybe like a really stylized jellyfish. Certainly looks like it moves like one. It should be opist. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that in case I end up cursing by accident. But that looks about right. My knowledge of sea life is so limited. I never really noticed before. Today has been an eye-opener. I must sort out my knowledge of sea life. Australia says g'day. G'day, mate. Hello, Australia. What time is it there? That image is in ZBrush like image plane or another software. This is in ZBrush using Spotlight. So the way you use that is you import it, import your texture, grab that, and then click this button over here, add to Spotlight, and you get all these controls with which to use it. But you don't really need to use them. But if you are going to use this, you need to make sure you turn off Spotlight projection, which is underneath brush, samples, spotlight projection. So brush, samples, that's the one. It's been on my UI for a long time, I cannot remember where it was. And also this as well. I think that's a shortcut key, but I saved over that shortcut a long time ago, so you'll find this on the transform edit spotlight. Make sure that's turned off as well. Can't see it. Somewhere. Probably looking right at it. Anyway. Oh, is it only 10 past 11? Oh, that's alright. Adorable. Right. Alright, let's turn off this rubbish music. In a moment. Hello, Jonas. I can see you lurking around there. Everything's working, yeah? Oh, go away. Right, let's turn this off. Let's put sculpting music on. You can never lurk in peace. Twitch always tells me when you've popped in. Right, here we go. Whoa! I was not prepared for that. Let's look. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Right, let's get on with it, shall we? I need to probably shorten the length of these intros. I automatically feel like I have to move really quick because I'm on the pixel object now. I usually do speed scope. Well, I will be. Anyway. Three hours and it needs to be finished. Hello, Canada. Oh, why is the chat all the way over here? Why have I done that? There we go. Reese York. Right, so in this stream, what I think I'm going to do is the her, because that's quite a commonly asked tutorial, so I guess I kind of saved it for the stream, because I guess that would be interesting. Or not. I'm also probably going to do these things. I think. Maybe the tail as well, but I'm really confused by what's going on with this tail. If you've got any questions, by the way, fire them at me. I'm keeping on top of the chat a lot more than I used to because there's no rush. Maybe I'll go back to doing the 3-hour sculpts again at some point because I do like them. I just kind of got frustrated with not putting out the kind of quality I used to because of the time constraint, so I just wanted to vary things up a little bit. Gattery, hello. Good advice with me. Alright. Yeah, the music is I mean the music changes a bit in this playlist, but it's all generally speed promoting. Oh, hello, Fatal One. No, I didn't. I didn't even know he was streaming until I woke up this morning, and he'd already been on. I think it was like the middle of the night for me. I didn't even know he was streaming again. How was it? Did you? I take it you did you not see it then? If you're asking if I saw it. Oh. I need to check that out. Shall certainly be checking that out. Where are you from again, Fatal One? Fatal One. said he was only back for a week in Dallas from Philly. What? Oh wait, was that the answer to 2 questions then? Oh, so you live in Dallas but you're from Philly though. Ah, okay. Isn't it? Is it quite early where you are now? AM on a Saturday. Oh no, it's not Saturday, is it? It's Friday. We're talking about. As I said, on a Saturday then. So, I don't fully understand what's happening with this hair at the moment, but I'm just gonna push on forward with it anyway and hope I figure it out as I go along. Also because the artist tried to make it reactive as if it were underwater. Yeah, I think I was aware of that. Still doesn't quite explain the directionality of around here. Oh, speaking of which, I quite like in modelling underwater hair like this. I did it once before on an aerial sculpt, and it was quite fun. But I think it was more obvious as to what was going on. It's fine, I'll figure it out. I don't have to be 100% faithful to the concept anyway. Though it would be nice. To get it quite close. This is already a little bit off. Hello Tony, how's it going? Okay, so like one of the main things I'm looking at when I do hair like this is not the shape that the actual hair's making, but like the shapes that are being made in between. So like I'll definitely want one of these smaller ones. Maybe like that might get caught up in the wind because it's smaller. Might want that actually like coming out of the silhouette, especially seeing as she is underwater, so things are going to be flowing around, and that just like creates negative shapes. So I'm just going to try and pretend I know what I'm talking about today, it would appear. I won't do that too much. What brush are you using to get the individual strands and grouping them so easily? Is it BCJ? What brush are you using to get the individual strands? So the brush I use for her is Dylan Ekron's hair brush, which comes out like this. As long as I've got one of these multi-thick insert mesh selected, then I'll get this, which is comprised of several different meshes. So if I do groups, where is it? I'm so not used to vanilla UI. Polygroups, auto groups. And then this is what we get, is all these different strands. And then what I press is this auto mask by polygroup button, which is from a plugin called Nix Tools. So if you type in that, Nix Tools, you'll find it in there. But you can do this by going up to brush, auto masking, and then turn mask by polygroups up to the top, and then it'll just work like that. Alternatively, you could just use move topological, and then it doesn't actually matter if they're in groups or not, because that'll just work the same way. I like grouping them though anyway, because it's just easy to tell them apart. Is there a link for the brush? If you just there is, but I don't know what it is. If you just Google Dylan Ekron's hair brush, which I'll post into both chats, into all chats right now, just so you know how to spell it. There you go. Now I don't want too many hairs congregating around the same area, because it might get a bit too messy. In fact, I'll just delete that one. Maybe that one as well. Can always add more later if I need to. Will you make more tutorials on retopology? Maybe one day. Not for a while though. I'm gonna do more tutorials on other things, like her, for instance. I think that's gonna be the next one. She'll be going over basically like some of the stuff I've been talking about today. A nice thing to do when you're doing her, like thin strands like this, is turn on anti-aliasing half, and you just get a slightly better view of it. Slightly cleaner view, I should say. You're waiting for the day. Shouldn't be too far away. You can always add more detail to these strands as well. So if later I want to vary things up a little bit, so that it's not too repetitive, then I'd just make modes like this. Although I'm not going to do it yet until I have all my other hair in place. Any progress with the Discord? Yeah. I mean, I need to. I think I need to join someone else's and just figure out how it works and stuff. Yeah. I do want to get that up and running pretty soon though. Santiago, incredible! Thanks. Assuming you're referring to the sculpts and not something else. I'm trying to like get a nice shape from like every single angle as well. Sometimes I'll save it for after I've gotten rid of the curve. Nice shape from above and below as well. What you want. Hello Ben, thank you sir. Just adding a bit of extra twist into this that I couldn't really get with the curve tool because it's quite difficult to use sometimes. Oh, one thing I do want to do actually, I've made a boo-boo. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Might be able to. Yes, there we go. Just want to make these strands a bit thicker. Not that thick. There we go. Oh, so Matt Thorup was only doing 1 week, is that what you said? Bit gutted I missed it now, if that's the case. Find the plugin by just Dynamesh Master. I actually used that. I think these two buttons up here are from that. Can't remember. Whatever. I don't use Dynamesh that much though. And this is why. If I didn't have these subdivision levels, these low subdivision levels, I wouldn't be able to do exactly what I'm doing right now. It would just be impossible with Dynamesh. But another community has a different opinion, which is fine, each to their own. Is fibre mesh good for these situations? Again, subjective answer, but I prefer to use something like XGen, or if I'm doing that style of her. I quite like the style of her I've been doing though. What I'm doing right now, I kind of I like the stylisedness of it, I guess. Stylizedness. Back in about a month. Ah, right, okay. Good. Hopefully at a different time though, because I was well and truly in bed last night. Looking a bit noisy, but I don't know if that's because this is where the anti-aliasing comes in. Hello MK the Slayer. Another good brush for strands is Move Elastic, because you can really like change the shape quite dramatically without breaking it too much. It's a good one, Move Elastic, but I don't think it's. I think you've got to load it up yourself, so I don't think many people use it that much, but it's quite a nice one. Just got to be careful with it. Alright, definitely looking at the negative spaces now, at this point. Overlapping them as well is usually quite appealing. Trying to think of this like floaty underwater idea, concept. So you're gonna have sectionally flowy hair. No straight lines is what I'm thinking. If your hair's underwater, you're definitely not going to have any straight lines, are you? Hello, that boy Kyo. Sorry if I butchered that. Show why it's being fun. Hello, Rugadan. Okay, if you're raining, you're lurking, and you don't want to talk, just say hello in the chat anyway. We won't talk to you. Nobody will talk to you. See if we can get anyone. What software do you use to keep your references in front of ZBrush, please? I'm actually using ZBrush for this. I'm using the Spotlight feature in ZBrush. I mean, not in the way it originally intended to be used, but so it's like a nice little hack, but it's quite easy to do. Hello, Jeroen. Hello. Sorry, I lied. I will say hello to you. But yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that if you just bring the texture in, import it, and then use Add to Spotlight, and then turn off Spotlight Projection, and turn off Edit Spotlight, which is underneath. There it is. And then you can have it there, and you can move this around, and there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube and stuff on how to use this thing. Spotlight it's called. Hello, Ariam. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ah, forgot about these bits. Whoops. I also use so there's that, whatever that software is, but I also use PureRef sometimes. I quite like PureRef. So if I want to do, you can save different layouts. So if I want to do arms, or normally I'll have heads up. Which gives me all this reference. Why the small canvas, Danny? The small canvas is because I'm using I'm manipulating these little strands like this, and when I go to the actual size, it becomes aliased and kind of difficult to see. Like, I just want a clean view on what I'm doing. Now I could make the canvas larger and press anti-aliasing half, but then my computer will probably struggle to keep up with the demand. It's not the strongest. So this is how it looks now, but if I do that, it looks a lot cleaner. That's just really for the hair because of the thin strands. Oh, Spain, Serbic, and Gartery. How are you? Right, this is looking a bit too noisy around here now. I think one of these are going to have to go. So like, if this wasn't underwater, I'd probably like make the weight sort of pull down with gravity like that. But because it is, you can have a lot of fun like pushing it up like that, so it feels like it's floating. I hope that makes sense. Just like, I think thinking about weight is pretty important with her. I go above 1 million, it starts to slow. Yeah, mine isn't amazing. Oh, normally I have a timer telling me how long's left. I don't today. Forgot about that. I might just jump onto something else for a moment. I get a bit bored. See what I mean about the little strands now that I'm zoomed out a bit? Like, it looks like it's broken up. Whereas, oh, it still looks like it is. Oh, never mind, it's got that. Showing me up, ZBrush. Yeah, I bet. Although the graphics card doesn't have much say on in ZBrush. But in all your other stuff it will. No, good luck with your graduation film, Gertrude. Wasn't very long ago I was doing mine. Still got that character somewhere if you want to see it. I did a character, so I spent so long creating a character for it. But I completely overworked it, and the character I ended up doing, I did in like 2 nights or something. This is what she looked like. I mean, oh. I actually took it further than that. I'm not sure I'd be able to find it though. Yeah. Old work. It's always funny to look at. What, is ZBrush mainly run off the CPU? No, RAM, I think. Yeah, RAM. Just like big and fast RAM for ZBrush, really. Now with these curves, you need to find like a good brush size to control it, but with a, well, you can change your brush size like this. It took me a long time to realise. Don't know if anyone else is having issues with. Really wanting to make me speed up this music. May I ask what you use for the hair strands? This is Dylan Efron's hairbrush. My most common answer. That's DYLANEKREN. Type that in Google, followed by hairbrush, and it'll come up. Yeah. I really wish I'd made my own hairbrush. and then I could direct people to my work. Hello Lilia, how's it going? I'm very perfectionist. It's hard to move on, but I need to do it. Otherwise, you keep trying to improve and get stuck doing it over and over. Exactly. That's the exact issue I used to have as well. In fact, that's why I did the whole speed sculpt thing. The whole finish. Well, originally, one of the reasons was so that I'm finishing projects every week, like all the time, finishing. Because I just couldn't finish a project. I think I've worked it out now. Finally. There's just got to be a point where you have to say, right, that's good enough. The trick is, as well, to not get bored of it. For me, anyway. I so easily get bored of and want to move on. So I need to keep it fresh somehow by working on different things. I'm probably going to move off the hair halfway through this, for example, because I'll get bored if I don't. Do you only use ZBrush for modelling? Very occasionally I'll do something in Maya if I'm struggling to do it with ZModeler. Right, podcast. Let's put a podcast on. I've still got a character that I'm still plan on finishing. That I started about 2 years ago. I will finish it one day. It's a concept by Matt Thorup, actually. I will finish it. If you're watching, Matt, I am going to finish it.
And throughout today, we're going to be hearing some messages from our listeners. So last week we mentioned the podcast is getting a new name, and in the middle of this week's show, we're going to be sharing that with you. So hold tight for that, and let's kick it off.
Key with her as well, I think, is to, you know, you've got to check it from every single perceivable angle and check that it's flowing right. This takes a very long time, but the effort is usually worth it. Workflow in mind. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you on board. Right, well now I don't have a timer to tell me when to have a break. Probably have a break in just a moment. Although I'm not going at speed today, so it doesn't warrant a break as much as it usually does. One question, how to set the pop-up window with mesh options or custom buttons like you do? Real time saver. Well, first of all, I can't remember. No, first of all, you've got to create a custom menu. And you do that by... I think with this, Google creating a custom menu. If I tell you what to do, then the rest is easy. So what you need to do is create a custom menu and then assign it to a hotkey so that it pops up like this. I think you just assign. I can't really remember how you do that, to be honest, but then you know what to do. Should be easy to.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ben again from New England, and I'd like to give a quick shout out to the entire Expanse team, especially Miller's Planet, Serve, and Maru. You guys are the best.
Should probably know these answers. I just did it so long ago. Hope that was useful enough. You and Doctor Who with coffee. Is that me? Google.
That's right. Now you hear me? Turn that Pac-Man.
You want to visit the UK? Any particular reason? There's nothing here. Culture. It's kind of difficult to know how that's perceived as an outsider looking in. People just to go. You think drawing knowledge is important to make a good sculpture? No, I don't think it is. But I think it would help, which is why I've been doing a lot of drawing recently. Because it's something I want to improve at. Not really. It's a bit eager putting some colour on right now, but I just wanted to do something else for a minute. Because I'm going to have a quick break in just a moment. Going to double the document for a moment, see how it looks anti-aliased with. Oh, I'm quite happy with how this is coming along now, actually. I'm just going to turn the mic off for a moment while I eat some, again, not very healthy food. But still vegan.
I can thank you guys enough. I also want to make a big shout out to the Cintiq community, which holds a special place in my heart.
Hey, this is Tex McRae tuning in from Toronto, Canada. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my good friends Shy, Ethan, The Blunderman, and Agent Snacks on this week's Uncaged Volume 1 special. Stay awesome, family.
Hey guys, I'm Chris Ramos from California. It's been a year now of listening to Monster Cat. It has truly changed me and inspired me seeing this amazing community come together. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my friend Augustine Montes.
Right, okay, sorry about that. Why is it everyone starts talking with me? A question about the fibre mesh. Do you think that fibre mesh is good for realistic hair? Yeah, I mean, if you can get control of it, better than I can. And yeah, I think I've done a character with fibre mesh before. Although I think I'd removed it because it was pretty rubbish. But yeah, it's not really the tools, it's what you do with them. Danny Mac, will you be printing this piece? I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. It'd be nice to. I think I'd have to remove quite a lot of this hair that's going on. which would upset me a little bit. How many hours in total so far? Maybe can't remember. I might just change the playlist. Hours, I'm not sure, maybe 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between 10 and 15 maybe. I spent a lot of time on this torso and arms. Because I've been just ignore the back. But I've been slacking off on torso and arms with the speed sculpts. Oh yeah, I had a lot of relearning to do. So yeah, I've spent quite a lot of time, particularly on the arms.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. We have an exciting episode coming at you, so get set.
I think it would be awesome to showcase your UI in a video. Yeah, I guess.
Really exciting news to share, so stay
Yeah,
tuned.
I'll write that down actually. The UI is so created that seeing how you managed it can be interesting. Do you know what my UI used to look like? That. What's your favourite part to sculpt? The hair. Ah, hello Speculation. Thank you, man. Right, I'm just gonna nip to the toilet really quick. I'll be back in a jiffy, but yeah, 2 minutes. Remember the face being a bit off, good job nailing it. Thanks. Still a tiny bit off. Like the chin's not big enough, and like the cheek area could maybe. I kind of like how it is. I think I'm going to render it in something other than ZBrush this time for once. I'm not sure what yet though. Maybe just Keyshot. I am still new to ZBrush, trying to see some useful tips on H-polish and trim dynamic. Also, sometimes when I smooth things out with smooth, it looks bad, like a blurry picture. Not sure what that's all about. Not really sure what you're referring to there, but one thing I will say about smooth that's helped me out since I found out is like the alternative smooth. So normally when you smooth, you press shift and you just go for it like that, don't you? Let me just turn this up. And then yeah, you'll do this and basically change the silhouette of your mesh if it's low enough poly anyway. What you can also do is hold shift, start smoothing, then release it, and then this isn't going to change the silhouette at all, and that's just like a different kind of smooth. I hope that's useful to what you're talking about, which I'm not entirely sure. Right, what needs... See, I'll use it now at this part to get rid of this surface bump. Good for making meshes look cleaner without changing the shape. Now, is this in Symmetry? No, just the head's in Symmetry now. Darn it. What else was I gonna... Oh yeah, the jellies. I'll call them jellies. I'm gonna use Radial Symmetry for this. So if you've never used Radial Symmetry before, you'll find it in the Transform menu. Press this little R here, and you can see that's going... I want to create these legs, that's why I'm going to use it. So this is symmetry on the radial symmetry on the X axis. I want it on the Y, so that I'll pull them down like this. Can set how many brushes, I guess. So 66. I'm gonna oh, what is this creature called and how many legs does it have? I guess it must, I'll just go with 8. With Nanomesh. Late again, indeed. Where have you been? Oops. You know, might need to experiment with brush sizes and stuff to do this. Okay, it looks a bit naff now, but if I remesh that and then I can still edit these tentacles or legs, whatever. Looks kind of like a tooth now, but with a lot of Shut up. What am I talking about? Ugh. That's nice. And then something like this. Hello, Rebecca Dembo. I don't think I've ever pronounced your full name before. Thought they were just stylized octopus. Yeah, someone sent said they were these things, like, which I think they are octopus scissors, octopi. But this is kind of what I'm using as reference. I don't really know. I was saying earlier, my sea life knowledge is not very good. Your mermaid looks amazing. Oh, thank you. That's what I'm working on right now. If you hadn't seen it. Nick Graves, I think that's a cuttlefish. Is that what? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think that's potentially the least likely of all the suggestions. That is an ugly thing. Looks like a Pokemon. No worries. Now, I don't know how well ZBrush performs with Radial Symmetry, but I'll give it a shot. Done. It'll probably just do symmetry on the y-axis. I should imagine. Yeah. I don't actually like what I did with those legs though. Flapjack octopus. What's is that an actual thing? Oh, that's the, yeah, I guess that's the colloquial term for the scientific one that someone else sent. So I've had that. She looks like Casper. I'm gonna say right now she looks like one of the Pac-Man monsters. This thing. That's what it is. It's a Pac-Man monster. Save first. Save before what? I can't remember what I said now. Oh right, the remesh. Too late. Oops. Never mind. Oh, look at that. Oh. I'll just keep it like that and then duplicate this. I'm gonna call it a Pac-Man. Pac-Man Monster 1. Yeah, no, I said the squid from Finding Nemo earlier too. Oh, I need to do its eyes and stuff, don't I?
Just before we drop our next track, we have a very important announcement to make. Over the past couple of months, there have been several exciting changes to the label. As we grow, so will our brand, and so will the Monster Cat podcast. This has been a long time coming, and we're thrilled for the following news. We'll be giving our podcast an official name. We think you're really gonna like it, but that's all we can tell you for now, so tune in during next week's Uncaged album special to find out what it is.
Just trying to find a place to rest our bones. Could it be you? I can't run to. Could it be you? I can't run to. Could it be you? I can't run to.
Not gonna work, that is it? Yes, it is quite far away. Happy Ghost from Pac-Man, that's what I called it. Oh yeah, Ghost Pac-Man. Pac-Man Ghost, not Pac-Man Monster. First cartoon I ever made. Oh, don't really like links like this. Oh, I don't know what happened to my voice there. Oh, that's nice. First character you ever made. It's pretty nice. Rename this now. It's not ugly. For a first character, that's really good. Oh, it needs little things on its head, doesn't it? Oh, I'll do them individually. In fact, I can get rid of these now, I think. Don't need the symmetry stuff anymore.
Up next is Andy C's remix of Speed of Light by the Pegboard Nerds.
Oops. Also, I think it would be quite good to get a little bend in it. I'm going to do that with a transpose tool. I can remember how to do this. There we go. Oops. Something like... Again, just to give the illusion it's underwater and like flowing with. That makes sense. Come on, that thing's pretty cute. It's a little bit off, I think. I think the legs are a bit long. I knew what you meant, speculation. It's pretty funny. Well, I guess you meant that just because of what I was doing. Might change. I might undo. I kind of need to change where the eyes are on this model because it would be much easier to do that than to like bend the whole body. If that makes sense. So right now the eyes are in completely the wrong place. Maybe I should have done the eyes separately as well. Oh well, you live and learn. This one.
crazy month-long tour in the US, but we can't wait to be back and playing for you guys back home. See you guys there.
Hey guys, Fane here. I'm going to be playing Monster Cat on Keyshot in Radial on the 12th of May. I'm super excited to be there. It's going to be a great night and I hope to see you there.
Check out monstercat.com/events for more event details and tickets.
Better? That looks a bit. Oh, nowhere. I've had perspective turned off all this time without realising. Oh dear. Can't remember what time I'm streaming till. It's like 3.5 hours, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5:30. Back the time. It's rather quiet in the chat today. Hi, Symmetry. if that is your real name. Oh, thank you. Sim out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're all lurking. Gathered. Now, the only part I've kept in Symmetry is the head. Because I'm always tweaking the head right till the end, so it's nicer. And it is symmetrical anyway, pretty much. Still got one of these to do, haven't I? Eyes look weird because they're obviously. I knew they were on the side, but maybe I need to. Make it so he's turning a bit like that. That's what I need to do. How long have you been using the UG tablet? How long? Maybe 6 months? I would like a Wacom. But I do like this tablet over my Intuos. It's alright, yeah. It's not as good as a Cintiq, but it's the price reflects that. I think it's good at what it does. It does have its occasional hiccups, its occasional episodes, but overall, I'd recommend it. No, I'm not sure about what I've just done to that thing. Sorry, man.
And here's an exclusive for you. Releasing May 5th, this is brand new, beautiful Mr. Fiji Ouija with Exist Strategy featuring Matt Van. This is Andromeda.
Caught in a wasteland, and I don't know what to do. Floating through vacant spaces.
Getting the XP Pen Artist 16. Reviews say it's almost as good as Cintiq, and it's a quarter of the price. Yeah, to be honest, I think it'll be pretty much the same thing. Although I'm guessing that's a 16-inch one.
I'm combing the skies to light up the dark, 'cause I feel so alone. This galaxy inside of me. Don't wanna be your enemy. No.
I had a UGI, didn't like it. I'm Cintiq team. Yeah, well, if I could afford a Cintiq, I'd have one. I'm not gonna lie. Quite. Blah, blah, blah. I would get the 20-something inch, but I just don't have the room, so I might get the 15. It will be better size than my small whack into us. Yeah. Really bothering me, this. What size is your tablet, Danny? Mine's 21.5 inch. What? Well, yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't matter too much about the tablet. However, there is a case where that isn't true, and that is with the Mobile Studio Pro or Cintiq Companion, because then you can work anywhere. Now that's the tablet I want. 16-inch Mobile Studio Pro, and then I can just be streaming from a cafe. I don't mind adding a Bluetooth keyboard. I'd try and limit keyboard use as much as possible and like use the express keys. Mobile Surface Pro 4, yeah. The instructor who's on the streamer who's on next, Robert Vignon. He's on later today after me. I can't remember what time now. I'll check in a bit though. He did a lot of stuff with the Surface Pro in ZBrush as well. I don't know how it would hold up against Mobile Studio though. If I ever get one of them, then as long as I have the means to do so, I will stream while in a different country. That was so cool.
something special. If you want your voice heard on next week's 2-hour special, make sure to head over to monstercat.com/podcast and submit a voice recording. This time around, we're going to try and get a massive shout-out train going. So record your name, where you're listening from, and a shout-out to someone. Now let's get to this week's recordings. Who's listening today?
Hey there, Monstercat family, this is Laura from Germany, and I wanted to thank all the artists for making such amazing music, especially a friend of mine, Dumu.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Esma, better known as Art Alone in the MCAT community. I come all the way from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Nice to
and
see
I
you
have
live.
say, this
Nice to
podcast
see you
has
watching.
become one of the highlights of my week. You've inspired me to push myself and become a better artist and try myself in music as well.
Hello everyone, Sentinel checking in from Latvia. Wanted to be short. Thanks for the music and have a nice day.
Yo guys, this is Nelly. For all the people that I have
Cool,
met,
looks
I would
awesome.
say
Oh,
thanks
thanks,
a
man.
lot, Monstercat. I can't describe the way you changed my life, changing the music industry. Greetings from Brazil. Peace.
Can you write me a note to say where we're gonna go? I'd like you to reply to mine. Before you put on a show, I just wanted you to know for you I've got all of the time.
Do you get why I wanted to go back to doing some longer sculpts? I just wasn't getting like the quality with them. I still think they're a good thing. What are you listening to? This is a Monstercat podcast. Karim Abdo, thank you very much. Thanks, Chaz. Have you ever had any interest from major studios for your character work? Would you be interested if you were offered? No. And depends. Depends who, it depends where, and it depends under what circumstances. In general, I don't want to work. I'd be very fussy about it. I'd say Disney animation is somewhere I'd struggle to say no to, but then there's no way they're ever gonna come to me, so. Bite your tongue. It bit its tongue. see, the hair looks really messy when... maybe it is a bit too messy. Too noisy. Remove some of this noise. Don't underestimate yourself, Danny. I mean, even if I thought I was the best sculptor in the world, I don't think Disney would come to me. Like, I think it's up to the artist to apply for them. It's just that I probably won't apply. Oh, no worries, yeah. You're talking about a bite in the tongue, because it was...
And here's our spotlight. Last week we made you wait to find out who this hard-hitting track is by. This is another amazing collab between a couple of...
kind of illustration do you do? Is it for books, magazines, online? To be honest, I don't really get that much work on illustration. So that's what I do in my personal work. But then, like, the people who see it are like, oh, we need a character for our game or something. So it's more that sort of stuff. Or 3D print as well. Quite often get 3D prints. Requests. That seems to be very popular at the minute. I wish I did get to do more illustration stuff. Maybe wouldn't be so bothered about client work as much, because it's what I much prefer to do. What are the biggest Eureka moments that you've had while learning how to sculpt? Good question. I'm not too old. That was a big Eureka moment. I mean, I know you were looking for something a bit more specific. I'm trying to think of a good answer to this question. There's so many, like it's hard to really pinpoint like a specific. Yeah. In my experience, it's not happened for a while, but it used to happen all the time, like right after a point where I got so frustrated that with the sculpts, like to the point of just like I don't know, like, you know, when you're really frustrated, like more than usual, usually right after that I'd level up. I think leveling up's a lot slower though the more you do it. It's kind of like in a game, I guess. Not that I play many RPGs or anything. But yeah, the curve kind of asymptotes. What's the word? Yeah, your growth gets slower, I think. Time difference between me and you is 7 hours. Where are you? How do you know? How do you know what time it is here? I'm in the UK. I still need to do these shells and stuff, don't I? Of course. Well, I wish. Hello, Hamitaxlan. I kind of wish I'd tried to do this off the stream, so that I could look cool on the stream, but instead I didn't, and I'm probably gonna break something. Now I want to make this top shell, and there's gonna be a taper. I'm gonna completely use this. No, no, I'm not going to completely use that actually. Right, which way is this going to taper now? Probably not the right way. Oh, it did. No way. Not expecting that. I don't always like know which way it's going to taper just off the axes. I haven't quite got my head around some of them. Right, twist. Or is that what I want? Oh, see, I've got no chance here. Oh, it is doing what I want. Not quite how I want it to though. Try the swirl brush maybe. What's the swirl brush? What is this swirl brush? Spiral. This? I don't know how this works. Now I reckon I'll have more control if I use like a global control like over here. I'm just trying to think. How I'm going to be able to do this though. Maybe I'll have to play with this off the stream. I tried twist. Oh, on low res. Ooh, we might have something. Not quite what I'm looking for. In fact, they're not even spiraling up, are they? Is that? Why is that? Would you twist? Would the twist work if you cut vertical grooves into your column shape? Yeah, quite possibly. Maybe not exactly vertically though. Not sure. Bend it slightly one way then. Yeah, maybe.
What's up, everyone? This is Dirty Phonics. Hey guys,
the thing is, I want it to spiral up. So if I just do vertical lines like this, and then maybe inflate them, then I'm thinking, yeah, it's not.
Welcome to the Monster Cat Podcast.
I think I'm just gonna have to experiment with this off the screen. Kind of getting closer, but not. Oops. It's nearly working. Yeah, I'll just figure it out later. No qualms with that. Not on the stream. Time and a place, time and a place. Although I could have just put that in as like a proxy gel. Might be a bit too saturated. Oh, that doesn't look very good though. Just having a tiny little break. Yeah, I might leave ellipse without colour, so it matches the concept more. That bag isn't right. The hair isn't done yet, of course. I'm hoping to have this done before next week so I can start a new one next Friday. But we'll see. I'm not gonna post it if it's not ready. You plan far ahead for your next sculpt, or just go with what you feel like doing? The latter. I mean, if I might see something now that I really want to sculpt next, and I'll just keep that on the back burner. But yeah, usually whatever I'm feeling at the time. I was really like this concept that I'm doing now. It was the first time in ages that I got properly excited over a sculpt, probably because I didn't design it. on the spot. Like these little things, I'm gonna give these their own material. It's gonna be like super translucent. Well, it didn't seem to make that much difference. Oh yeah, it did. I forgot. I need to do the eyes, don't I? Maybe that's even a little bit too much. I need to redo the eyes. Oh, is that because it... Oh. That'll be alright. I'm not sure renderer wise. I think I might just use Keyshot, but potentially Renderman. Potentially Renderman. They're the only two I have. Right, back to the hair, I guess. How is Renderman? Is it overly complicated or not that bad? So Renderman Raise, which was like the old renderer, was... I mean, I've never used it, but I've heard that that was quite complicated. Whereas RIS, which is the new path tracer, well, relatively new, it's supposed to be a lot easier. I found it quite easy to use. you can actually use them both together as well, the renderers. So you can render like different parts of the scene with different renderers if you must. Do you make UVs in 3D Core? No, Maya. Sometimes ZBrush, depending on what I'm doing. If it's not important. So like, sometimes I'll Z-remesh, like these are just Z-remeshed. And that's just because it doesn't matter. It's the same thing with UVs. Oh crap. If it's something that it doesn't really matter where the seams are and stuff, then I'll just use ZBrush. Forget what. Music is great. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I got the Monster Cat license again. It's about as best I can do, royalty free. My computer's struggling a bit now at 8 million polys. I'll just struggle through for the rest of the stream, I guess. I don't want to start turning things off. Oh, I didn't know that was turned on. Oh, silly me. I taught Nightbot some new commands on my stream, finally. Not very interesting ones, but finally getting with the times. Just need to figure out how to do Discord now. I feel so old. How do you do a Discord? I'll take your help as well. I just need to actually, I think I can just invite people now. I need to sort it out. That's what I need to do. Maybe on Monday I'll probably like send a few links out. Yeah, I've got a channel. Is that your account number in ArtStation? Yeah, you can see on the screen my ArtStation is McCabe86. '86 as in, oh my god, you're so old. Although I'm sure there's people watching this now, like, shaking their heads at me. Younger than me. Oh, really? Go away, I don't care. Oh, I wasn't talking to you then, by the way. Talking to my notification on the screen. Oh, yeah, no, it's always, it's not it'll do for now, it's more, that's just gonna have to do, otherwise I'll never finish. It's like I was saying earlier, I've only recently acquired the ability to do that. Still struggle, I think we all do. Right, it's looking too crowded now. One of these is going to have to die. I quite like that one. It's too crowded, this though. Oh, that one can go, I think. Negative spaces again is the main focus here. Just how the shapes are interacting with each other. And also considering the fact that she's in water and gravity's like not as it would be if she wasn't. Kill your baby is one of the single most beneficial tips I've ever picked up in art. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I totally agree. You're 53. No. I'm sorry for Nah, I don't think I'm old yet. Really. I don't think someone's old until they're collecting the pension. Is pension a thing in the States? I have no idea. Surely it must be. Maybe it's called something else. Maybe it's just called pension. I went on your ArtStation to see. It looks great. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm actually 64. Sphere Render, I don't believe you're over the age of 25. Pension is a thing in Canada. Sort of. Every company is doing everything they can to get rid of them. Then I pay attention to it. Oh wait, I just went to your ArtStation to see. It looks great. Then I paid attention to it. Oh. So now you're saying... Then I paid attention to it and realised, actually, you need some work. I see how it is. I should have taken a snapshot of where it was before I started the stream. Actually, I did. So we can compare and contrast what we have done in this stream. Yeah, like, knowing when to stop. Who said? Yeah, which is an issue a problem I had for a long time. Mike, I think you should have this one printed. She's turning out great. I don't know, it's not cheap to get something printed. Not like, I mean, it's cheap to get it printed and then not the best quality, but I'd want it like looking pretty beast if I was gonna do it. I don't know, maybe. So I'm not getting the same. I'm not getting the same silhouette over here, actually. Sure. Oh, look at that. I don't think it's too. Okay, so these need to. These are really tricky, these tail things, like getting the direction right and stuff. Really tricky. I think I've just cracked it though. That looks pretty good to me for that one. Not that one though. I think it needs to more like that. Oh, I'm quite happy with that now. Needs to blow a little bit better though. Have you always sculpted your characters in pose? This is the most I think I've ever sculpted in pose. Because normally I would like either rig it or I mean, I do generally do as much as I can in Symmetry. Like, so for instance, the head is actually still in Symmetry now, so that I can because that's probably the area I'm going to tweak the most. But like, the hair's not symmetrical anyway. The arms were in Symmetry for ages. In fact, oh, I've had perspective turned off again. Didn't even realise. How silly. And now I've lost my train of thought with what I was just talking about. I apologise. Can't even remember what I was just talking about. Oh, Symmetry, sculpting in Symmetry. Yeah, no, I usually do as much as I can in Symmetry. Look good without perspective. Fortunately, she actually looked a lot better when I turned perspective off. Like, give a bit of depth to everything. But I know what you mean. It can be rough when you realise and you turn it off, and then it just looks really off. Right, so there's like 40 minutes left. That's fine. Right, how should I approach this? How do you know when to have perspective on or off? I mean, that's kind of up to you. Like, I'll turn perspective off if I want to see something in orthographic view, which is generally more the start of the sculpt than the end. Like, I use perspective a lot more later on in the sculpt. But again, it's kind of subjective to how you find it works. But people have really strong opinions on perspective, but I really, my opinion is that you should use both. But knowing when kind of comes with experience, I guess. Because like I say, it's subjective. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if the drawing is an orthographic drawing, if not, then you shouldn't really be tracing it, I don't think. Yeah, if you're doing that, then make sure the drawing's actually an orthographic drawing. Otherwise, it's just gonna come out weird by when you you know, keep losing my thought. Do you use Sketchfab? No. No, I haven't. I have used it before once. Maybe I should, maybe I'll do that again this time. Don't know. Maybe. No, this is not what I wanted. No, no, what am I doing? Not it. Sorry, my sleep. I live in China and now it is very late. I'm glad to see you alive as well as with me. Okay, thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Still isn't right, is it? Maybe I'll manually model. Maybe I'll even try and just. What are the biggest influence for your work? Interesting question. By far, Disney, DreamWorks, and Pixar. Because I studied them at uni for my final year project very closely for 2 years, because I started my final year projects a year early because I wanted to get ahead. So yeah, I was studying like how they put together their characters for 2 years, pretty much solid. Like that's all I was doing. I don't really think anyone else would come close to. I'd say like the 2D artists that I like as well, like so the girl who create this concept, it's Lopez. Like the reason I pick these concepts is because I really like them and I want them to influence my work. Which is why I pick them. So like basically anyone who I've done a concept, whose concepts I've done, especially those who I've done multiple times. Like more than one concept, like it's Lopez and Jessica Madoran. like to collaborate with you? Who is she? She's independent. I always ask her if I can sculpt her stuff, and she's always like quite happy about it. Yeah, she's very independent. You want to see how many followers she's got on Instagram? Do you put a place where we can download this model when the work is done? No, I doubt it. Call me selfish, but I don't think I'm gonna give away 20 plus hours of work. Call me selfish. Do you plan to be able to draw and design your own characters one day? Yeah, that's kind of why I've been doing the drawing per day thing on the stream and on Instagram, because I've been putting it off for far too long. But yeah, so when I was studying the Pixar and Disney characters, that's what I was studying, like the design. Let me see if I can find the title of that project, just to give you the loosest of ideas as to what it was about. It was called... I haven't even written the name on it. What? How can I write a full dissertation without writing the name on the front? Oh, come on. Here's something. I didn't just study them as well. Here's me studying Andrew Hickenbottom. Oh, I wish I could remember what it was called. Can you speak English only in the chat, please? Yeah, Shane Glines is awesome. So awesome. Really want to know what the title of it was. I'm sure I spent ages just on that title. Hello, bloody actor. Yeah, stop speaking Russian or you're gonna get silenced. The eyelids. Oh yeah. I don't know why it's always Russian. Maybe Lena went around telling people I was Russian after she mistook me for one. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, actor. Ever considered selling models on TurboSquid? I wrote a whole business plan around selling models on TurboSquid. But it's not gonna excel at characters because like who's buying the characters? Like you want your characters to be more bespoke generally, and I don't sculpt non-player characters. Do you use Maya? Oh yeah, sometimes. Don't be ashamed of your real Russian identity. Do you know how to rig? To a reasonable degree. Not to the point where I'm willing to do it under any capacity, under any circumstances, because I despise rigging. Oh, selling 3D prints, would love to have one. You know, I have thought about this. I would have to sort something out with the concept artist who is potentially up for it, to be honest. She seems relaxed about stuff like that compared to some people. Usually retopper with Maya. Yeah, I retopper with Maya for like simple stuff, but like a full character, there's like a display issue, at least on 2016. I heard they fixed it on 2017, but I'm not gonna download that because GoZ doesn't work with it. Well, it's occurred to me I can't do a drawing stream if... I can't do a drawing stream at 4 if I'm sculpting right now on a Friday. So I don't really know what to do. Might have to do one later on. Or after... Not straight after this stream, but... I can't be skimping out on my drawing. Simple trick, Z-remesher, then cut out the facial polygons and do them in Maya. Yeah. I probably will do a drawing stream. And I'm not sure about what that technique means. The actor. Well, I'm quite happy with my workflow anyway, to be honest. If you watch Danny's second retopo video, you'll notice he's using 3D cut. Yeah. And hi, oh hi. What's the time there? What, here? 5:10. It's like the 4th time this song's been on, I think. PM. Where are you? What time is it where you are? Twelve PM. Where are you from? Have I forgotten where you're from? Oh, hang on a minute. I'm thinking PM's like at night. Idiot. Isn't it a bit flat? Isn't what a bit flat? Composition when looking for a bug. I don't know what you mean. Kenya. The tail, it's not flat, just angle of view. It matches the ref. The tail. The tail's flat when viewed from above, is it? I still don't understand. Sorry. Not sure what. Maybe I need to step away from it a bit and look at it from with fresh eyes, maybe. I've been struggling with this tail though, to be honest. So from this view it looks flat. I mean I need to like I don't really know. I mean it's flat on this view. Do you mean this? Because I'm not sure what you mean. The hair. The hair can get more movement. Really? From above, like this. Oh, I'm not playing about with the hair right now. What's your technique on from the back? Oh, I haven't even looked at the back. What's your technique on sculpting clothes? Mostly the creases. I'm terrible at those. I don't know if I have a technique. I'm so rubbish at questions. I just kind of use my clear build up and smooth like a lot. Like this, but like observing how wrinkles and stuff fall across the body and that. Like being very aware of what's going on underneath the wrinkles, I think is a good idea.
Against the wall, it seems impossible, but there's nobody else I want by my side, standing with me to take this fight through the rise and fall. With our fearless hearts, we could be. And we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
Oh, I need to do like some scales on this thing as well, yeah. Good to see you work again. Got to go. Keep up with the streaming. It helps us to see others overcome challenges of sculpting. Ah, thanks. Thanks for popping by again. It was nice to have you here. See you next time. Oh, I haven't even got enough. 2 million? Ooh, not sure. Not sure that's going to be enough. I'm going to have to UV this thing. And I will probably do that manually. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to UV it. See what options we've got though while we're here. Okay. Please stream the UV. I won't be streaming it now because I'm on the Pixelogic channel and I won't be doing it in ZBrush on this occasion. Yeah, I need to UV it, definitely. Nice to know we've got some scales that we can use. Oh, they look a bit better. That'll be nice later, I think. I want to get rid of that noise though. Don't like it. Oh, that'll do. Right, that'll look cool when it's UV'd. And I might call it a day though. We tried Nanomesh. Oh, that's a good point. I have, not for a while though. Maybe I'll try that instead. Yeah, good thinking, Blands. Forgot about Nanomesh. Yeah, I reckon you could use it for scales. I'm going to do this shadow on the eyes again, so I'm just going to undo it. For now. Now my computer's struggling. Put it on all high. 8.5 million. Hello 3D printed Aspie, I'm just about to leave. Where have you been, man? How old am I? I'm 30. I'm 30 years of age. Maybe I'll stream the UV. I probably won't, to be honest, because I'm not streaming now 3D until Monday, and I'm probably going to have it done by then. You only just got the notification. Kinda wish the shoulders were pushed forward more. Yeah, I see what you mean. Maybe I'll pull them forwards a bit. Oh, I'm missing a Pac-Man ghost. Oh. This came out insane. It's not finished. Oh, thanks, guys. Maybe I'll just add a few rays in here. Oh, thanks, Kingsley. Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to just lay off the speed sculpts for a bit, because you just never like get a higher quality. Still super good though. Oh, thanks, man. I think I will. I mean, I've been edging those shoulders forward and forward to the point where it almost looks unnatural. So maybe I haven't quite got the anatomy right, or maybe the drawings pushed a bit. Nah, I don't know. I'll definitely look into it though. Hello. I will definitely sing that cheese ball. Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Yuan? Maybe? Sorry if I've mispronounced that. It happens often. Hopefully I can get this done before next Friday. I might even render it in ZBrush now, because I'm kind of liking how it's looking. I don't know yet though. Up next on the Pixelogic Twitch channel, if you're watching that. If you're not, then get over there. We have got, I believe, Rob Vignon will be on today again. Let's have a look. Yes, at 12 PM PDT, so that will be it. Is it 9:30 now? Like in 2.5 hours. When do you stream again? Well, I will actually quite possibly stream again today, because I've been drawing. I've been doing a drawing stream. I'm not very good at drawing, so if you want to come for a chat, then that's fine. But if you want to see good art, maybe come back to the 3D stream. If you want to see better art, I mean certainly better than my 2D work. Oh yeah, and that's the concept artist that's just been linked there by 3D Printed Aspe. Go and give her a follow, she's amazing. The pose in the drawing is exaggerated, yours looks more natural. Yeah, maybe. I agree. But then exaggerated is good. So do you have a tutorial for doing those extra strands of hair that are separated and flowing away? I'm currently in the process of putting together a hair tutorial. Would be cool. I've seen your stuff on Instagram. Would be glad to see more. Oh, thanks, man. Well, the drawing stream, I'm gonna have to get off now because I'm streaming to the Pixelogic channel. But maybe in half an hour, that might be cutting it a bit tight. Maybe at 7:30, 8 o'clock GMT. So in like 2.5 hours. Oh, that's when Rob's streaming though. I don't know. Maybe. I'll see. I might stream but then have Rob's on in the background. Does mean I probably won't have many viewers in because everyone will be watching him. But Anyway, thank you all for coming along. Please stop speaking Russian in the chat because no one can understand it, and it's gonna get you silenced. Until next week. It's been fun. However, it is now time to go. I'm glad you think so, Gartera. Hey there, I'm just going now, so I'll catch you later. Thank you. Hopefully see some of you later on tonight, if not Monday. Don't forget, Rob's on in a couple of hours on the Pixologic Twitch channel. By the way, what matte cap are you using? Is that just the standard skin shade? No, it isn't. I've tweaked it a little bit, but it is using skin shade 4 with a little bit of adjustment. These little squishy things, they're just like waxed out. Anyway, I've said I'm going 100 times, so I'll catch you on the next stream. Goodbye.